Harry, are you ready for a new twist in our JavaScript adventure?
Of course, especially when we present difficult topics in such a cool way.
Today I want to introduce you to a very important concept, callback functions. And believe me, it's something you'll encounter in code all the time.
Callback functions.
Actually, it's simpler than it sounds. Imagine a function is not just a set of actions, but also a way to agree. When you finish your work, call this other function.
So the function passes the baton to another function?
Yes, exactly. A function can accept another function as a parameter and call it at the right moment.
Wait, we can pass a function like a regular variable?
Yes, in JavaScript, functions are full citizens of the language, just like numbers or strings. You can pass them, return them, and store them in variables.
Wow, I never would have thought that. So I can give a function to a friend like a gift for him to open later?
Exactly. And to help you remember this better, here's another metaphor. A callback function is like when you order a pizza delivery. You leave your phone number, and when the courier arrives, they call you. You don't stand at the door the whole time. You give them a way to contact you.
Great analogy. So the function is kind of saying, when you're ready, here's the instruction for what to do next.
Yes, and the most important thing, it gives us flexibility. The same function can work with different action plans, depending on the situation.
Why do we even need callback functions?
There are several reasons. To control the order of code execution, especially when some actions take time. To make the code more universal and customizable. To build chains of actions. Do this, then that.
So it's like a daily plan. Work first, then the gym, then rest.
Exactly. And the gym and rest can be flexible. You choose when and where to go.
Got it. Do callback functions always work after something else happens?
In most cases, yes. They wait for the right moment to be called. Sometimes the waiting takes time. For example, when you receive data from a server.
So without callbacks, we just stand around doing nothing?
Well, it would be difficult. Callbacks allow the code to keep living and working, not freezing up while waiting. They help JavaScript stay fast and responsive.
Cool. Can you give another example?
Of course. Let's say you're organizing a party. You can ask someone to prepare the snacks, another to bring the music, and another to decorate the hall. And you give each one an instruction. When you're done, let me know. And only when everyone reports back, you start the party.
Haha, that's awesome. So a callback is a way to be sure everything's done before moving on.
Exactly. And another important thing, you can write your own function that accepts a callback, making your function more flexible.
That's like organizing my own party and choosing who does what.
Yes, your function becomes universal. You decide what behavior to add at the right moment.
Sounds powerful.
And this is just the beginning, because this idea leads to a whole new topic, higher order functions.
Higher order functions? That sounds like we're leveling up to boss mode.
Almost. But before we jump there, let's recap. A callback is a function that we pass as an argument to another function to be called later. It's like leaving your phone number to be contacted when needed.
I'll remember that. Now I really understand why passing functions even make sense.
Excellent. Now get ready, because next we'll talk about the real masters of functions, higher order functions. It'll be even more exciting. All right, Harry, you already understand what callback functions are. Now it's time to meet a new concept, higher order functions.
Higher order functions? Sounds fancy. What does it mean?
I'll explain simply. A higher order function is a function that either takes another function as an argument or returns a function as a result.
So, a function that works with functions.
Exactly. You could say it's a function for handling functions. It can pass control, change behavior, or even create new functions on the fly.
Sounds like a workshop. You bring in a blank piece, and they turn it into something new.
Perfect metaphor. A higher order function is like a craftsman, either using your piece or giving you a brand new one.
Sounds interesting. But why do we need such functions?
They give you incredible flexibility. With higher order functions, you can build action chains, write universal code, and create reusable elements.
So the code becomes like a Lego set?
Exactly. Instead of rigid instructions, you create building blocks that you can connect however you want depending on the task.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Imagine you have a function that goes through a list of students and applies some action to each. Calculate grades, congratulate them, or send a deadline reminder. You just pass a different function, and the action changes. Same framework, different outcomes.
So the structure stays the same, but I change the content however I want?
Exactly. That's why higher-order functions are so popular in JavaScript.
What should I know to use them correctly?
The most important thing, understand that functions are values. Just like you pass a number or a string, you can pass a function too.
Like giving a friend not an apple, but a whole recipe for what to do with it.
Exactly. And higher order functions make code more readable and more expressive.
More expressive? How so?
Instead of long instructions, you write short action chains. For example, filter, then sort, then calculate the result.
So the code is like a recipe, step by step.
Yes, and each step is a small function doing its part.
I'm starting to really like this idea.
It's truly powerful. Higher order functions allow you to think abstractly, not about how exactly things happen, but what needs to be done.
Like telling someone, clean the room, without explaining in which order to stack the books.
Perfect comparison. The goal is the result, not micromanaging the process.
Cool. Any more examples?
Of course, built-in array methods like map, filter, and reduce are classic examples of working with higher order functions. You pass them a small function, and the array knows what to do.
So they're built-in tools that just wait for my instructions?
Exactly. You simply tell them what to do with each element, and everything else happens automatically.
That's awesome. So higher order functions are about delegation and writing cleaner code?
Exactly. They make your code shorter, cleaner, more flexible, and more powerful.
Can I create my own higher order functions?
Of course. And that's exactly what we're about to learn.
Okay. So the plan is, understand that functions can be passed, called, returned, and create chains of actions?
Exactly. And then you'll be able to build truly beautiful code.
Awesome. I'm all in.
Super. Next, we'll dive into creating your own higher order functions, and you'll see how convenient it is.
Can't wait. Let's go.
All right, Harry, now you know what higher order functions are. It's time to learn how to create them yourself.
Awesome. I can't wait to try.
So, to create a higher order function, you only need one thing. Your function must either accept another function as an argument or return a function.
So it's like inviting someone to a party, and that someone brings another guest with them?
Great metaphor. Or even this, you choose whom to invite, and that choice changes the whole atmosphere of the party.
Cool. And what does it look like in practice?
Let's imagine you want to apply some action to every element of a list. You can write a function that accepts another small action plan and applies it to each item.
Like a head chef giving students the task, whatever you're cooking, wash the ingredients first.
Perfect example. The template stays the same, but the details can change.
And what if I want my function not only to accept another function, but also to return a new one?
That's another way to create a higher order function. For example, you create a function that sets up future actions. Something like, choose the party style and we'll create the program for you.
So one function creates another based on my preferences?
Exactly. It makes your code incredibly flexible and adaptable.
And why would we even create functions that create functions?
Because in programming, we often encounter repeating patterns. And instead of writing the same thing again and again, we can create a universal action generator.
Like having a baking mold. You pour in different batter, and the shape is always perfect.
Exactly. One mold, many different cakes.
I like that. Are there any pitfalls?
As always in programming, the main thing is not to overdo it. If you turn everything into higher order functions, the code can become hard to understand.
So it's important to maintain balance. Use them where they really simplify life.
Exactly. Higher order functions are like a special weapon. In skilled hands, they provide incredible advantages.
Can you give more real-life examples where this principle is used?
Of course. For example, in cooking, a recipe is an instructional function where you can swap the ingredients parameters. Or in planning a trip, you have a basic travel template, and the details would go where to stay are inserted separately.
So one foundation, but with different options.
Yes, and it's the same in code. The main logic stays, but the details can be adjusted flexibly.
I already want to try writing something myself.
And you definitely will. Let's quickly summarize. A higher order function is a function that accepts another function as an argument or returns a function. It helps build flexible and scalable solutions. The key is to use them where they truly simplify the task.
Got it. Higher order functions are like the magic of planning and delegation combined.
Perfect phrasing, Harry. And you know what? Now you've opened the door to a whole new level of programming.
And I'm loving this world more and more. The further we go, the cooler it gets.
And this is just the beginning. Soon we'll dive into even more exciting things where callbacks and higher order functions will play a major role.
Can't wait.
Great. Then rest up and get ready. The real fun is just about to begin.